Hey, this is Jonesy from Jonester TV coming at you with a review for the second episode of the Syfy original series Aftermath. As I said in the review of the first episode, this show had some interesting concepts, but they were sort of terribly executed, and you didn't care about any of the actors. But I decided to give the second episode a try because I was intrigued, because there really isn't anything else like this on television. And I was pleasantly surprised with the character growth and how they actually did the second episode. So basically, we see that I believe it is Karen is, of course, trying to get back to the rest of her family, and she's on the road, and she meets up with this other girl, and they tag along with each other for a while, and eventually she has a chance to pull the trigger and kill this girl who had stolen her phone to contact her boyfriend. Of course, the reason why the phone is so essential in the apocalypse is because, the phones still work in this apocalypse, and you need to contact people. And she wants to stay in contact with her parents, so it's sort of like a lifeline if you really think about it. So that's why the phone's such a valuable commodity. So I thought that was an interesting point, and how she didn't kill her at the end, which is what they could have easily done. It was a great character moment too, because you saw that she had a little bit of mercy, and she actually still had morals. Unlike where The Walking Dead, they brutally murder everybody for everything, which they've gotten to that point now, but if they would have done that in the first season, it would have made sense. So that was good. The main group met up with this family, the Changs, and basically the guy who plays Joshua, he thought that Matt, he thought that this guy was possessed, but he actually ended up having schizophrenia, and he killed him at the end, and he regretted that decision. And he showed emotion. It didn't feel as much of a cardboard cutout performance as the first, oh, I'm the tough old football player kid. No, it seemed like this was actually a guy who had emotion, and that was good as well. The action was good, and I would have to say that this episode was a step up from the first episode, and I'm actually going to watch more of the show. I think Glen Davis, the creator of this show, did a good job wrapping you into the characters in the second episode. And also, just to mention, Janet Kidler, the girl who played Damien Dark's wife in Arrow Season 4, actually plays a new character too, Aunt Sally, basically, and she is a good actress all around, and so it was nice to see her in this show, an A-list actor sort of show up along with these B-listers. But I would have to give this episode a 7.5 out of 10. I gave the first episode a 7.2, I believe, but like I said, I feel like this show has potential. Now, the one thing I didn't like at the end was the introduction of that creature, that flying creature that seemed a little bit over the top even for this show, but we'll see where they go with it, and I will judge that as it goes along. But I have to give this episode a 7.5. The Rat's Alley, Aftermath Season 1, Episode 2, a 7.5. I hope you've enjoyed this review. Remember to like and subscribe for more. This has been Jonesy from Jonesy TV, signing off.